Menopausal and perimenopausal women, listen up. It's time to take control of your health and comfort, and Winona is here to help. Winona is a telemedicine company for menopause care who believes that your symptoms are real, important, and deserve to be taken seriously. And for many women, this starts with hormone replacement therapy. Winona's HRT is made with plant-based, bioidentical hormones rather than synthetic ones, so it better aligns with your body to offer relief from hot flashes, weight gain, and other uncomfortable symptoms. 80% of women who use Winona find relief within just 90 days. So, what are you waiting for? Get started today. Visit buywinona.com today to start your free visit. With free shipping and the ability to pause or cancel at any time, your path to wellness has zero obligations. Use code SPRING24 at buywinona.com for 25% off your first treatment plan. That's BYWINONA.com for 25% off. Winona. Menopause care made easy. Summer is the season of hot temperatures, outdoor adventures, and refreshing water activities. Summer is also the season of rough on your feet, causing dry, cracked heels and toes. Introducing Babyfoot, the original exfoliation foot peel that contains 16 natural extracts formulated to remove dead skin cells in 3 easy steps. Apply the booties, relax for an hour, then wash your feet. In 14 days, you've got baby smooth skin and your feet have never been softer. Letting dead skin cells build up over time is hazardous to your foot health. Our professional-grade DIY products, like our original exfoliation foot peel, our men's foot peel, or our moisturizing mask, are some of the best foot care products on the market, created with your foot health in mind. Pamper yourself with a spa day from the comfort and convenience of your own home with Babyfoot. If you want a chemical-free, easy-to-use exfoliating process from the company that created the original foot peel, it's time to treat yourself to Babyfoot. Go to babyfoot.com and use the code SUMMERFEET24 and get 20% off your first order with Babyfoot. That's babyfoot.com and use the code SUMMERFEET24.
Hello, and welcome to Too Stupid to Live, a podcast that reviews romance novels $5 and under. I'm your host, Becky Feldman, and I'm in the weirdest days right now. I don't know if this is happening to you guys, but during this quarantine, I find myself just staring at the wall. And then I'm like, oh my God, where am I? It's 8 a.m. It was 8 a.m. And now it's 10 p.m. What the fuck happened? Did I do anything today? And you know what? Even if I didn't, it's fine. So one thing that I've appreciated during this quarantine is doing an online check-in with my friends. So I decided, why don't I do that with TSTL? Why don't I have some fun TSTL episodes where I check in with some of my past guests? And, I can, see how they're holding up and what they're reading. And so I decided to call these special episodes Ravished by my TBR list. TBR meaning to be read. And, so, guys, how are you doing? I hope all of you are doing well. I hope you're getting through the day. And if you're not, my heart is with you and your loved ones. I have just been here in my apartment by myself, and I honestly feel like it's both the best way to be quarantined and the worst way to be quarantined. Here's something crazy. So, when the quarantine first started, and I wasn't really doing anything, and I was still in kind of that shock where, it was hard to believe that this was our new normal and normal won't ever be the same again. I was, sipping a scotch that I had gotten for my birthday, put it to good use, and I was like, I wonder if I can write erotica. Because if you listen to the show, people are always like, have you ever written a romance? And I'm like, nah, I don't know. But I just that night, I was just like, let me see if I can try it. So I attempted it, and I have to say it is very hard. But here's something crazy. Should you be curious about some of these drunken, sexy scramblings? Is scrambling's a word? The word is just shit. If you're ready for some drunken, sexy shit, some of these erotic stories are available on Amazon right now. The links will be on tstlpodcast.com. And just so you know, all of these books are completely unedited. They're super short. They make no sense. And, of course, they are 99 cents, which I'll be honest with you, probably still too expensive for the quality. And if you're like, hey, Becky, like, how well are those books like, how well are the books doing? Like, I will tell you this. I did make a whopping 35 cents. But should you be interested in purchasing them on Kindle Unlimited, you can look for the author name Reva Fox, that's the name I'm using. Like, am I allowed to do that? Am I allowed to say, like, oh, I'm using, whatever. Anyway, but if you're like, hey, how did you come up with the name Reva? The truth is I didn't. A rabbi did during my Hebrew naming ceremony right after I was born. And now my Hebrew name is being put to good use. And so, like, I wrote on Twitter that I was, like, doing this, and someone, responded, like, hey, can you read a sexy excerpt on the podcast? And, yes, I can read a sexy excerpt on the podcast right now. So, okay, this is a sexy excerpt. Again, shitty. It is from this story that I wrote called Loving Her Unflattened Curves, a one-handed read for the quarantined. So basically, the story is about a woman who is getting her groceries delivered, but at the same time, the sliding door on her closet breaks. This may or may not be inspired by a true situation that I'm dealing with right now, but the closet breaks. A very sexy delivery guy hears the door break, and he's like, I can help you fix it. And she's like, how? We have to, like, social distancing is a thing. And he's like, I will video chat you late at night, and I will show you how to fix your closet door via video chat. And also, side note, which is probably the main note, these two have, like, the hots for each other. So in this scene, that really quick excerpt that I'm about to read, Joanna just finally, like, fixed her closet door. The door is in place, and then, she looks at John, who is the guy who's helping her. So, okay, here we go. Soon enough, Joanna got the door into place. She slid the door back and forth and grinned at him. Holding the handle of the stepladder, she leaned her hips to the side. A fire raged within John as he gazed at those beautiful curves. All fixed. Is there anything else I should do? That's Joanna talking. I guess I should have written that. What I told you, it's unedited. Anyway, so Joanna's like, all fixed. Is there anything else I should do? John took a deep breath, and Joanna felt his gaze on her breasts. Her nipples pebbled through her shirt, and she wished he could be pinching them. Yes, there is one more thing. Good. I'm down for anything, Joanna responded. The final thing you need to do is touch yourself, John ordered. Joanna gave him a snarky grin. Well, in order to do that, I'm going to need something delicious to look at, and unfortunately, the perfectly crispy sourdough bread I made isn't going to cut it. You're a naughty girl. You know that? I am. For you, Joanna uttered. Well, good, because naughty girls always get their deliveries. So that was an excerpt from Loving Her Unflattened Curves, an original an original erotic story by me, Becky Feldman, a.k.a. Reva Fox. So I hope you enjoyed that. And I feel like I'm just talking so much, and you're, like, probably ready for, like, the episode to start. So today, my guest is one of my favorite people of all time. She's just, like, I love her. She's this burst of, like, positive and, like, bubbly energy. And it was, like, so refreshing to talk to her, especially during these times. It's Kelly Reynolds. She's a writer, director, performer, and host of the podcast Boobies and Noobies. You love her. I love her. So please enjoy our ravishing check-in with one another. Well, speaking about, maybe we should get started because we're talking about being horny and quarantined, and what better way? Okay, Kelly, welcome back to Too Stupid to Live. It's a pleasure.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so glad to be here.
I mean, everything is just wild. How has your life changed for the better since you were a guest previously on TSTL?
It's been a while.
I
It's
know.
been a hot second since we did our episode. And, I mean, setting aside, the global pandemic that's happening, life's been pretty good. I've been working a lot on my own podcast, and I feel like I've expanded our listenership. I've expanded what I'm reading. I just read, I feel like, one of my very first fantasy romances ever, and it was so bonkers, and I loved it.
Yeah, so you're getting into fantasy. Very cool.
Yeah. So, no, overall, it's been pretty great. I don't have a lot of complaints, except I, need to do laundry, and I don't want to.
I need to do laundry, too. We all do. I feel like we're all disgusting right now. I mean, in so many different ways.
But it's okay. It brings us together. This shared disgust.
Right. I feel like people are like, oh, I should be doing this, I should be doing that, and I'm not doing it, and I feel bad about myself. And it's like, well, no, these are unprecedented times. What are we supposed to, no one knows what we're supposed to be doing.
Right. There's no right or wrong answer. I know for some people, like myself, I feel really good if I am somewhat productive. Productive looks differently for everyone. But for me, some days that's a matter of taking off my pajamas and putting on clean underwear and a bra. God. Other days I set myself a list. Other days it's maybe I'll clean something. So, it's every day is different. But the beauty of it is that we're all, I don't want to sound too High School Musical, but we're all in this together. So we're all going through the same thing. It really does, in a creepy but beautiful way, bring us together. So there's something comforting about that, knowing that this isn't just something that's affecting me and my anxiety. It's affecting all of us. Yeah,
absolutely. It's that's such a great way to put it. We are all in this together. We're all dealing
Cue Zac Efron now.
Do you think about what he's doing right now? Because I do constantly. Okay, so, we're in quarantine. You and I, we're both romance readers. What book are you reading or have you read since you have been quarantined? What's a book that has stood out for you that you have read?
So I have to say, it really did take me a while to get back into reading. I know that a lot of people have kind of thought of this time as the time to catch up on reading or catch up on shows. For me, it was kind of harder to sort of dive back in. It almost, I just couldn't turn my brain off enough to enjoy a book, which
same.
We're both romance novel podcasters, so we kind of need to get there eventually. And I will say, I think I am at the point where I've sort of settled into it. So I am getting back to reading. I read this really crazy fantasy romance recently for Boobies and Noobies. And it was bonkers. I don't even know if I recommend it. I just know that I had never read anything like it, and I found it so amusing.
Yeah, totally.
Probably not in the way that it's meant to be, but it's called Spell of the Highlander, and it's part of a 8-book series by Karen Marie. Okay, her last name looks like it's spelled like moaning, but I'm not sure if it's Moaning or moaning. I like to hope that it's moaning.
It's
because
moaning,
she's
right?
A romance novelist.
Sure,
So Karen Marie Moaning. And that one was entertaining. I will say that a better series that I have been reading that I'm really enjoying is this hockey romance series set in Charleston, South Carolina.
Oh,
yeah, and it's called, let me double check, it's called the Carolina Reapers series by Samantha Whiskey. Also a great name.
That's such a great name.
Right.
Is this your first hockey romance? Have you read hockey? You have done hockey romances before.
I have. In fact, we read one really early on for Boobies and Noobies, and I loved it so much I went on to binge the entire series.
Nice.
So And it's so funny because I know nothing about hockey. Like, I am a huge sports fan, but I do not understand the rules of hockey whatsoever. But that's like my favorite sports romance to read is hockey.
That's so interesting. I mean, why not? That's great. Because, like, hockey, I think it's, like, the fighting in hockey that's, like...
That might be it, which I'm just like
when
you think about it, you're like, oh, think of all the fighting. Think of all those teeth getting punched out. Yeah. Think of all those guys getting pushed up against the glass and their blood smeared across the walls. Like, doesn't that sound hot?
It's so hot. It's so hot. A bunch of, like, people with masculine energy and not knowing how to what to do with it. Never being told how to, like, handle their emotions. It's so
it's the
hot.
Hottest. I love it. And nothing turns me on more. Yeah.
Okay, so the book yes, I had the same issue where I was like, oh, should I be like, I was like in a weird state of like, what am I doing with the podcast? Like, am I going to do it? Am I going to work on this, work on that? How am I going to make money? All that good stuff. So I started reading again recently and I finished, it's called Storm Warning by Toni Anderson. She's my favorite author. It's really good. It takes place in like storms. No, I'm kidding.
It takes place in storms. Wow, I would read that. Can you imagine? That'd be like a mythological like Zeus romance, like in the thunder.
Like in clouds. It's just like thunderbolt sex. I don't even know what that is. But anyway, it takes place in like Scotland and like along the coast, you know, like how it's like very like stormy and dark and there's like waves and stuff. And it's a romantic suspense, obviously. There's a little paranormal in it because like the main female character like might be clairvoyant, but you don't really know. It's kind of interesting. You know how like, there's like people like out here in this reality where they're like, oh, I can see the future. And we're like,
Can you?
Can you? Like the character is like that in this and she's right, but there's still no, like the author isn't just like, oh, this is a paranormal world and she can see this. It's like, well, she's clairvoyant. Like it's like that.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, so we have this clairvoyant woman. She is like a marine biologist. All of Toni Anderson's books, like a lot of them, like are very sciencey and marine biology because I think she was a marine biologist. So you learn so much about like marine life, which is I love. So like she is being suspected as like being like this drug mule, and so hot FBI or DEA agent comes over, investigates her, and he does investigates her.
Yeah, all over her body, right. Full body scan, up and down,
body, left, right, up, down,
check those
in,
cavities
out.
Right there.
All those cavities. He did a thorough search. Didn't find drugs, but found something even better. But found something even more intoxicating.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. It was so good. It was like, it's one of her first books, so it's like, probably, it's not my favorite, but I, listen, every time I read one of her books, I just like feel like I'm on vacation. It's so great.
Well, and I know how much you love romantic suspense. So, I mean, that sounds like something right up your alley. Okay, I mean, I want you to listen to the full episode of when we do review what is it called? Not Kiss of the Highlander. It's Spell of the Highlander. But I will tell you just a little bit about this book because I'm sorry, it's like the funniest fucking setup. Like it's so out there. Like this girl, it kind of reminds me of the one that you just described because it starts where the woman is like, she's a young woman. She's a grad student. She's studying archaeology. She's a historian. And I'm like, well, that's cool. It also sets her up to be horny AF. At the very beginning, which I was like, okay, this seems like a quarantine read. Love it. And she basically finds this mirror that's from like 9th century Scotland. And the sexy Highlander in a kilt is trapped inside the mirror.
That's awesome. That's fascinating.
And so basically he talks her into releasing him from the mirror. And so you think, oh, problem solved, right? No, the mirror, it has a spell on it. And so at any point in time, it could be a day, it could be an hour, he gets sucked back into the mirror and he basically convinces her to take him and the mirror back to Scotland so that he can like break the spell, because he is a druid. He's a magical man of 9th century. And so this is the image I want you to picture, is them on like a road trip through Scotland where he is literally in the mirror and she is the mirror propped up in the front seat with a seatbelt across it.
Oh, I love
he
it.
Can stare out at the scenery like a person would. And
that
I'm just
is
like,
awesome.
I just could not stop picturing that image as I was reading the book.
That's a great image. I love that she needed to put him in a seatbelt, obviously.
Oh, he requested it because she like wanted to lay the mirror down, and he's like, no, I need to see what's happening because I've been in a mirror for 1,000 years.
It's like Superman's like Phantom Zone. Like, it's so funny.
That entices you and you want to know more.
I wish
the Highlander.
What's the book cover look like? Is it her in a mirror, or is it like a Highlander?
No, it's like a sexy cover. It's the two of them, and they're like nude from the waist up, like embracing while laying down, and one of them's, you know, like looking over their shoulder at you. And it is funny though, because it's like a mostly black and white, like a grayscale cover. And so my guest for the episode, as we were talking about it, she mentioned, she's like, I thought he had gray skin because of the book cover. So she couldn't stop picturing him as like a gray-skinned man.
Sure, why not? They're out there. They're out there. We love a gray-skinned man.
Whatever.
Very callous.
It's a fantasy.
It's a fantasy. Your fantasy is to have a gray man, a gray-skinned man.
Like, of all the colors, gray, like go for like blue or like, you know, orange.
I was about to say, dare I say sparkle, but that's a little too Twilight.
You go.
I don't know. Well, when does this episode come out? Is it going to come out soon, or like?
Yeah, this one will be one of our April releases. So, I mean, it'll come out in the next week or so before the month is out. And then we move on to May.
May. Oh my God, I'm really looking. Well, then you and I are going to do we're going to redo our book club, which was a lot of fun. I'm excited. Yeah, it's going to be fun. And I'm excited for this book, even though it is so long of a book, but I'm here. I'm ready for it. Yeah, I was like, I should start it and barely, and I'll like be quickly finishing it up like right before we record. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's how you do it. What's the fun otherwise? Like, you want that rush. Yeah. Well, Kelly, thank you for checking in with me. This was exactly what I needed. Yeah. Thank you. So glad. And I know this is a tough time. And I know that you're alone in your apartment. So you know that you've got so many friends and people that you can call on at any time, including myself. Aww. And I will happily chat with you about books, horniness, snacks, whatever you want. Oh my God. That's all I'm doing is just reading books, being horny, and eating snacks. That's like all I'm doing. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Twinsies. Too Stupid to Live is part of the Frolic Podcast Network. For more podcasts you'll love, visit frolic.media/podcasts. Thank you so much for listening, and have a great rest of your day.